Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another video review. I'm the Tech Gooch, and I am back with another whole home Wi-Fi system. This is the Linksys Velop. Now, I was actually lucky to grab one of these basically as soon as it came out. Got it shipped directly to me, and well, I've been trying it out ever since. And I will honestly tell you that my Wi-Fi in my house has never been faster. Now, to get started, this is going to be a brief overview of the system. I'm not going to do any setup or anything like that. I'm going to do a separate video of how to set this guy up and through the setup procedure. And there are two different ways you can set this up. You can set this up as a fully wireless mesh system or as a wired mesh system. I've set it up both ways. In my house, how I have my house set up is I have Ethernet wires running to the points where I would have the other two nodes. So I use it as a wired system. It's going to be the fastest system you can do rather than doing a wireless, and I'm not limited by the range of each individual to talk to one another. Now, that said, I have gone through other wireless systems before, from Apple, from Eero, from, well, Linksys. I've done their, one of the routers with an extender setup. I've used Netgear products, and out of everything that I've tested up to this point, this is the fastest system I have ever tested. It also has the best range of any system I have ever tested. No matter what system I have ever used, there is always at least one dead spot in my house. I have tried setting up nodes to get it closer, but where I have my wires coming in for my wired setup, and how my walls, the materials my walls are made out of, the bathroom specifically, if I want to, whatever, if I'm on the toilet and I want to do something while on the toilet, well, it's a dead zone. So I gotta have to pull off Wi-Fi and go off of my cellular network instead. That said, that is no longer now that I have the Velop in place. So that gives you an idea that it is a fantastic system specifically for getting rid of dead zones. And depending on your house and depending on the size of your house is depending on how many nodes you're actually going to want. Now, just like several other mesh systems, all of these are the exact same device. There is no router slash extender or router slash secondary or slave. No matter when you start, you plug one of these into your router, or into your modem. And when you set up your system first, you just pick one of the, well, in this case, my 3-pack, I just picked one of the 3-pack. It doesn't matter which one, they're exactly the same device, and you set them software to be which one's the slave to the master or to the first one. I pulled one of mine off the system. This is actually one of my furthest out ones, but that way you get to see how it works here. On the bottom here, there are two Ethernet ports. If it's the main router, this would be one that's going to the modem, and then the second one is one that you can plug into any device. In my case, where my main one is, I have the one plugged into the modem, and the second Ethernet port actually plugged directly into a 16-port gigabit switch that connects to all of my wired devices. And then I keep my wireless devices wireless, like my phones, my tablets, my laptops, stuff like that. Those are the Wi-Fi systems. Everything else that's in my house, for the most part, I like to wire, because that way it pulls it off the Wi-Fi, it keeps the Wi-Fi as fast as possible for things that need to be wireless. I have 25 plus devices in my home, so there's a lot of devices. But as you can see, they have the two Ethernet ports. On the bottom here as well, there is a switch, an on-off switch, so you can turn it on and turn it off just from a switch down there. There is a reset button. No more are the days of finding the little pin or paperclip to push in the reset button. There's an actual reset button. You can push it with your finger. Thank the Lords. Also, on the bottom of here, your serial numbers for your node, the standard Wi-Fi setup information, what the standard is going to be. So like the name, the password, the recovery key are all right here. In a sticker format underneath here that you won't see, obviously, once you flip it upside down. But to get it started, you may or may not need that. Also, there is a nice little handy cable guide here. When you plug, like for instance, if I plug the power cord in here, or even the Ethernet cords, it pops into this little holder, I guess. It kind of keeps all your cables running in the direction so the device can set flat. Obviously, it's tall because of the antennas that are built into it. There is a light up here up top that lets you know, or it's an indicator to tell you whether you're in setup mode or if it's good or if it's lost internet connection or anything like that. It's all right there at the top. I did actually specifically bring the power adapter up because if there's one thing I don't like about it, it's this gigantic brick. I hate large bricks. I wish that, I mean, I understand why you would pull it out of the system because while it's great to have just a power cord that plugs into it, any of this could be interference or anything like that, and of course heat generation, right? Keep it out of the actual router itself or the wireless system itself and put it outside. However, I hate how big this is because it eats up at least one port on your surge protector, and it's really, really wide, so I'm not a fan of this at all. So if there's one thing that I would definitely change, it would be this Linksys. Make this smaller. But that said, other than the, in my case, the 3-pack here, it comes with 3 of the Velop pieces as well as 3 of the power adapters. Inside here, it also comes with, a handy setup guide. Download the app. That's literally your setup guide. Download the app. It also comes with a flat Ethernet cable, nice and small. I didn't use it because at least I could keep it in the box here and show you guys. And a sticker. So a Linksys Velop sticker. Whether or not that's important to you, it's neat, It's one of those nice things that Apple does every time you buy a product. There's always an Apple sticker in there. And other than that, everything is is in here. So the 3 power adapters here, the 3 Velop systems here, and that's it. Boxed very, very well. I did like the box and how easy it was, and you have the nice little flap, and that way you can keep the box, and it's actually a decent box. Tells you all about it, but that's standard retail package stuff, right? So, but all in all, I honestly give this thing 2 thumbs up. It is an awesome system. It is ridiculously fast. If I had my phone on me, which I don't, I pay for 150 megabits per second. Regularly, if I check within the Linksys app, you can actually check the speed rating of the router system. Regularly, when I check this, it's over 200 to the internet. Now, I also updated my modem to a new 32 channel modem as well. So I do have the new RS modem in addition to the new router. However, even with the new modem plugged into my old system, I didn't get near that. So it's taking advantage of those multiple channels to connect to the internet. Regularly, when I check the Wi-Fi speed from my phone, now I have an iPhone 7 Plus, so it's connecting at a fast rate of speed to the actual modem. But no matter if I'm connected to the main Velop or even the 3rd Velop, the one that's the furthest out, like this morning I checked my Wi-Fi speed within my bedroom, which is my furthest one out, and I was getting 170, I think it came in as 177 megabits per second Wi-Fi. So that's awesome. Especially when I pay for 150, and I pay for as much as 150, and generally it's between 120 and 130. So multiple things I think came together. Obviously, I'm getting the speed from my modem properly, and I'm getting that speed to my Velop properly, and the Velop is ridiculously fast in itself. Now, even at that 3rd band, the furthest Velop, the furthest node for my main system. One of the nice things is it's a wired system, so it can be really fast. So obviously, whenever you're looking at these Wi-Fi mesh systems, the best way to set it up is wired. And I'm going to have setup videos here shortly on my Geek Smart channel. So pay attention to that. I will throw a card up on this or a link down in the description directly to those videos as well. I will actually put a link down on the bottom so you can actually take a peek at these. Right at the top of the description, you'll see a place where you can actually purchase this. I'll set the link up for the 1-pack, the 2-pack, and the 3-pack. If you do purchase through the link, you are supporting my channel, and I want to say thank you very, very much for doing that because it allows me to get more products like this in because these aren't cheap. So I appreciate that. But definitely check them out because it's a very, very awesome system. It's really, really fast, and I have nothing but fantastic things to say. I have not had it go down on me yet. Now, that's not to say that somebody may not have as good a luck as I do, but I set it up. Once I set it up, I have had not a single hiccup in my internet service. No hiccups, no buffering on Netflix, nothing. And it's very infrequently that happens. So definitely check it out. I highly recommend it. pay attention or stay tuned for the setup videos which are coming. And if you have any questions or comments, post those below. Comment, subscribe, like the video, and we will catch you on the next video. See you later.